Welcome back in. Welcome back in. It's your boy Mike coming at you, man. Ready to go ahead and take on this wild card playoff game as your Arizona Cardinals play host to the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings at 8-9 are the quote unquote worst team in the playoff field this year, at least as far as records go. And let's go ahead and take a look at these matchups. Your Cardinals do end up getting that number 2 seed. Cowboys went 13-4, finished 2 wins clear of both the Cardinals as well as the Panthers. You got the Panthers matching up with Washington. Packers playing host to the 49ers. And on the AFC side, it's the Jets claiming that number 1 seed. Kansas City, who held it for so long, dropping down to not the 2 but the 3, where they will host the Cincinnati Bengals. Talk about a battle of heavyweights in the first round. You got an AFC North divisional clash as Baltimore will head into Cleveland, and it'll be a rematch of a season ago when the Chargers go into Jacksonville, gonna hope to kind of have a little bit of a revenge game there. But this should be an interesting first slate of games. The AFC picture, man, when I tell you all of these teams are amazing. The number 7 seed Ravens went 11-6. So that just tells you how competitive that conference was as a whole. And the Jets and Cowboys, much deserved, will go ahead and get plenty of rest before they take on, the lowest seeds remaining in the next round. As we dive in, couple of little scenarios going on, but first some weekly awards. And is Greedy, man. 3 tackles, 2 picks, and a touchdown. He had a fantastic game against the Seahawks in the final game of the regular season. Foyesade Aluakan, a sack and 2 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, as well as Brock Purdy, both going into the postseason hot. Purdy, 346, 5 scores. Did throw a pick, but really good. And Lamar, 19-23, 196, 2 TDs. Also a TD on the ground. Very efficient day from the Baltimore Ravens passer. Weak link. I'm not sure that I've ever seen this one before. I was very interested to see. Coach, you find yourself in the playoffs despite fielding a defensive unit near the bottom of the league in the rankings. What do you need out of him this week? A lot of ways we could go. Slowing down the run could be one way. Slowing down the pass, is going to be tough with Justin Jefferson. But we're going to go ahead and say forced turnovers, man. Need 2+ to go ahead and get that scenario completed. We led the league in takeaways in the regular season. We're going to be hoping to keep that going here. First of many. And, of course, head coach Mike White is a rookie heading into your first playoff game. How important is the first playoff win? And we're going to play it cool, man. We're not going to guarantee a win. It's just not smart when you get into a playoff scenario. Despite their record, everyone's there. And, all you need to do is get in. Everybody has a chance. As Ty Davis Price getting a +3 boost to his break tackle. Brian Edwards getting a little upgrade. Going to go into deep threat. +3 release. Like to see that. Not going to be back with the team, at least, not before he's able to hit free agency. But we're going to upgrade him as much as we can while he's still with us. Marco Wilson gets a little upgrade. Garrett Williams, of course, rookie corner, was injured the first couple of games of the year. Hasn't played a tremendous role. Definitely want to continue to get that press up, into the 70s. It's still pretty low, all things considered. And Michael Wilson also going to go ahead and grab an upgrade. And as we mentioned before, taking a look at these records, Cleveland at 13-4, gonna have by far the best record of anyone playing in this opening round, along with Kansas City, and a lot of 11-6s over there. And it's time to go ahead and dive in, man. State Farm Stadium, Super Wild Card Weekend. It's Josh Dobbs. It's Kirk Cousins. I know exactly what you thought you'd be getting coming into the year in a first-round playoff matchup. 2 of the elites, am I right? But, all jokes aside, this should be a fantastic game. Justin Jefferson, best receiver in the league, if you ask me. A lot of really good ones, but I really don't even think that that's up for debate. He's taken the league by storm his first few years. And, that LSU bloodline just continuing here with him, with Jamar Chase. And Coach Kevin O'Connell watching on the sidelines, trying to go ahead and get that monkey off their back of Kirk Cousins not being able to get it done. And what better team, to try to get it done against than a very much surprising Cardinals team who battled all season. As we're going to take a look at the Vikings lineup, Kirk Cousins at quarterback, of course, leading the way. Running back, Kareem Hunt, signed from free agency. Of course, this was before, he signed with the Browns in real life. So he's going to be a Viking. CJ Ham at fullback, Justin Jefferson, the rookie Jordan Addison, and then KJ Osborne going to be those top three receivers. Jalen Naylor likely to get a few snaps here and there as well. TJ Hawkinson at tight end. Offensive line, left tackle, you're going to go ahead and have Christian Darrisaw. Left guard, Ezra Cleveland. Garrett Bradbury at center. Ed Ingram, the second-year man now, at right guard, as well as Brian O'Neill at right tackle. Great bookends for that offensive line. Dean Lowry, Harrison Phillips, and Kyrie's Tunga, along with Brandon Williams, going to be that interior group. Daniil Hunter going to man one edge rusher side. Thoughts of him being traded, in real life, but they're happy to have him here for this one. Jordan Hicks, Brian Asamoah going to be those middle linebackers with Marcus Davenport coming over from the Saints. Byron Murphy, Mekhi Blackman, and Andrew Booth going to be those top three corners. Not a whole lot of speed or experience in that cornerback room. Looking to take advantage for sure. Lewis Seen and Harrison Smith going to be that safety tandem. A lot of speed from Seen, a lot of power from Harrison Smith. And it is time to get things going. Vikings will kick it deep. Tariq Cohen going to take this one on the opening kickoff of the game down to the 19-yard line. And it is time. Josh Dobbs, call him playoff Josh Dobbs now, man. His first year as a starting quarterback since he's been in the NFL, and he had a great one. 3,800 yards, 39 touchdowns, 19 interceptions, and, of course, an 11-5 record. Of course, the reason not 11-6, because Max Duggan did start that game against Cleveland. And they're going to get things going, man, under center. 1st and 10, Dobbs going to fake it to Ty Davis-Price. Dobbs, pressure in his face, going to uncork one down to Rashad Bateman. And Bateman, who we know him and Dobbs have had a great connection over the last few weeks, going to get a nice gain of 26 down to the 45-yard line. And Dobbs going to be under center again, calling out some adjustments to his offense, trying to make some things happen. Dobbs, again, going to fake it, going to roll out. Dobbs looking, has some targets, decides to take it himself, and he's going to get enough for the first down. Keep those chains moving. Gain of 11 now into Minnesota territory. 1st and 10, Dobbs, this time going to hand it off Ty Davis-Price. And Davis-Price only going to get a gain of 1 on his first carry of the game. Brian Asamoah with the stop there. 2nd and 9, Dobbs gonna fake it. That's now 3 play actions to start this game. Looking for Rashad Bateman, not gonna be able to get it to him. Lewis Seen, good coverage, leading to a 3rd and 9. And on 3rd and 9, Dobbs has it. Dobbs looks, Rashad Bateman wide open. Dobbs not able to hit him. Probably would have been able to get that one himself with his legs. Wanted to give it off to his speedy playmaker. It'll be a 4th down and a 60-yarder from Matt Prater with the wind, going against us. And he nails it right down the middle. Arizona's going to open the scoring here 3-0 as Minnesota and Kirk Cousins going to take the field for their opening possession. Kirk gonna fake it. A lot of play actions going on in this one. Gonna look for TJ Hawkinson to open things up. Not gonna be able to get that when it's knocked out of his hands. 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, here we go. I formation. Gonna hand off Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt, big hole. Marco Wilson gonna miss the tackle, and Kareem Hunt gonna break another one before being dragged down near midfield by Jalen Thompson. A great carry of 24 yards for Kareem Hunt. Getting this offense rocking and rolling early. Justin Jefferson gonna get it. Dropped by Zaven Collins. A gain of 11 for him. First catch of the game for the elite wide receiver. I formation once again. Cousins gonna hand off. Kareem Hunt. Again, good blocking and again, good running from Kareem Hunt as he's gonna get down now to the 25-yard line. And the Vikings are moving. They are rocking and rolling. Arizona not putting up much resistance defensively up to this point. As Cousins going to have a man come in motion, going to hand off Kareem Hunt. Big hole again. and Kareem Hunt with a gain of 16. And that's already 55 rushing yards for Kareem Hunt here on their opening possession. First and goal, Kirk Cousins drops back, looks, finds TJ Hawkinson, and Hawkinson going to be dropped just short of the goal line at the 1. Second and goal now. Kirk Cousins, fullback dive, CJ Ham going to be swallowed up. Nowhere to go for him. Arizona's defensive front holding strong there. Now third and goal. Going to try it again, this time to Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt gets in there untouched, unabated. Great job by this Vikings offense, really taking it to him on the ground, and Arizona just with no answers for Kareem Hunt up to this point. He's going to put the first touchdown of the game on the board, and it's going to be 7-3. Now here we are. New possession, first and 10. Davis Price gets the give. Davis Price with plenty of blocking in front makes a move to the inside, and Davis Price able to get down to the 41, gain of 16 yards for the second year back. First and 10, fresh set of downs. Davis Price going to get the fake. Dobbs looking deep. It's Rashad Bateman again and again. Or in this time, it'll be Byron Murphy in coverage. Now 3rd and 5. Want to keep this drive moving, man, especially after the way Minnesota moved it on offense on their opening possession. Going to hit Elijah Higgins, and Higgins going to have a nice catch and run. Gain of 20 yards into Minnesota territory. Fresh set of downs. Now 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Tariq Cohen in the backfield with him. Dobbs looking. Plenty of time. Dobbs going to roll. Dobbs looks for Rashad Bateman, trying to get the mismatch on Danielle Hunter, but Hunter able to not break that one up. It'll be 2nd and 10. Going to move Rashad Bateman in motion to the left side. Must see something he likes. Dobbs going to hand off Davis Price. Davis Price gets some good blocking, breaks a tackle, puts his head down, able to power through for the first down, and they're knocking on the door of the red zone here on their second possession. Josh Dobbs in the backfield. Tariq Cohen again checked in. Cohen going to not get it. It's a fake. And on the read option keeper, Dobbs going to be dropped for a loss of 3. Nothing doing right there. 2nd and 13 now. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Davis Price gets it on the screen. Oh, man, and unfortunately, Muti just not quite quick enough to get out there to get that block. It'll be 3rd and 7. 6 seconds left. Time really running down. Are they going to decide to run a play right here? They do. Dobbs gets it, goes short. Rondale Moore, and Rondale Moore able to get enough for the first, as we will head to the second quarter. After one, it's 7-3. Both teams doing their thing on the ground up to this point. Minnesota with the lead after the first 10 minutes of play. I was going to say 15, but I don't play on 15-minute quarters. As Dobbs going to fake, roll out. Trey McBride wide open, hangs on through the hit, and that's going to be an Arizona touchdown. Mekhi Blackman tried to force it out afterwards, unable to do so. The strength of Trey McBride allows him to hold on to that one for the opening touchdown here for Arizona, and it's going to be 10-3 early in this second quarter. Now the Vikings back with it. Kirk Cousins again going to hand off Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt has some great blocks. Kareem Hunt has space down the left side. Finally going to be tripped up by Marco Wilson, but not before he takes it for a gain of 39 yards. Great run from Kareem Hunt. Really good blocking so far from this Vikings offensive line, really taking it to Arizona, who had found in the last few weeks a lot of trouble defending the run after being so great at it all season. Short pass down to TJ Hawkinson, 2nd and 3 now. Kirk Cousins, 3 or 4, 26 yards, really leaning heavily on this ground game, and why not if it's working? 2nd and 3 now. Cousins going to hand off. Hunt again, going to be able to get enough for the first down, gain of 6, and he's already over 100 yards here in this one on the ground, and only not even 3 minutes into the second quarter yet. Cousins going to look. Justin Jefferson not quite able to put it on him. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5 here at the 17-yard line, And Cousins, again, couple receivers to each side, gonna go for the screen pass. Kaiser White not able to make the tackle. Marco Wilson does, and they'll settle for 3. It'll be a 10-10 ball game. Now, Ty Davis-Price gets it. Great blocks. Ty Davis-Price able to break away from a few defenders, gain of 17. Got to think if he would have stayed outside, might have been able to get a few extra yards, but the power of Davis-Price able to lead him to getting some pretty good yardage anyway. Cuts inside. Harrison Smith not able to wrap him up, and it's Mekhi Blackmon forcing him out of bounds. Now, 1st and 10, 5:40 left in the second quarter. Going to flip things around a little bit. And Dobbs going to hand off. This time it's to Tariq Cohen. And Cohen going to try to cut back inside. Daniil Hunter right there. Drops him after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Davis-Price back into the game. Davis-Price going to run into his left tackle, not DJ Humphries. It's Elijah Wilkinson because Humphries is still going to be injured for this one. And Dobbs now 3rd and 9 looking. McBride runs right underneath it. And McBride powers through, forced out of bounds right after they get into Minnesota, right into the red zone at the 19-yard line. And here we go. Dobbs, again, going to fake, going to roll out. Dobbs looking, nowhere to go with it. He's going to keep it himself for a gain of 6. 3rd and 4 now. 13-yard line. Dobbs, 3 receivers to his right, including the tight end Trey McBride. Dobbs going to snap the ball, going to be pressured immediately from Daniil Hunter, and Daniil Hunter just absolutely flattened Paris Johnson on his way to bringing down Josh Dobbs. Great play from the veteran edge rusher, forces them into a 4th down, takes possibility of a touchdown off the board, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal now. Time running down, 2:53 here left in the second quarter, and Kirk Cousins had some time, wide open. Justin Jefferson going to get a little bit more, 22 yards now down to the 47-yard line. And again, time continuing to tick away. Kirk Cousins going to hand off. Nope. Going to fake it to Kareem Hunt. That's Lecky Fotu right there. Forces Cousins into a bad pass. Not quite able to bring down the signal caller, but is going to bring up a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. 2:10 left. Going to hit his man Justin Jefferson again. Jefferson down to the 45-yard line as we go into the 2-minute warning. And now on 3rd and 2. Looking to make something happen. Cousins looking. Drops back. Looking for Jordan Addison. Unable to hook up with them, and they are going to be forced to punt it away, leaving Arizona just under 2 minutes to try to make something happen here. And on the first play of the possession, he's going to look deep for Rondale Moore. Moore able to hold on against Cameron Bynum and through the hit of Harrison Smith. Really good pass from Josh Dobbs. Way to hold on from Rondale Moore. And things are looking pretty good early on in this drive. 1:15 now left. Dobbs going to take it in the shotgun. Dobbs going to be sacked. That's Dean Lowry getting back there to bring down Josh Dobbs. Now 2nd and 20. Dobbs looking left. Who else? Rashad Bateman. Bateman catches it, but they're going to say out of bounds. Unable to get those feet down. And on 3rd and 20. Arizona just going to elect to run it with Davis-Price. And Davis-Price makes a move. Davis-Price makes another move. Has space. Davis-Price. Harrison Smith in pursuit. Going to be able to get out of bounds. 95 yards on the game now for Ty Davis-Price. And what essentially looked like a punt on the drive going to result in a possibility for Arizona to continue to get points on the board, as Brian Edwards going to get the quick catch and run there for a gain of 23. 15 seconds remaining. Dobbs looking. Bateman, end zone, touchdown. And that's how you do it. Led by Ty Davis-Price on that one. Very much unexpected as far as, converting on a 3rd and 20 run. They do it, and it's going to end in a Rashad Bateman touchdown. Great job by Bateman getting off the line against Mekhi Blackmon. Really tough matchup for the rookie cornerback, and that's going to bring us they can bring the first half to a close. Arizona on top 20-10. Not a whole lot going on from Minnesota through the air, but on the ground, they've done their thing. And as we take a look, as we mentioned, we are taking on the Vikings. You got the Commanders going into Carolina. I do have the Panthers winning that one. And the Niners and Packers, give me San Francisco. And, of course, for our game going on right now, I am going to go ahead and take us for the win. It's been a nice ball game so far. The defense has tightened it up a little bit after letting them absolutely explode on the ground on that opening possession. But let's head on into half number 2, where the Vikings will start off with the ball. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun, trips to his left, gonna look short, not gonna be able to connect with Jordan Addison, instead finds Zaven Collins. The very first play of the second half, and the standout linebacker who's had a career season this year, might be something to keep an eye on. He knew he was playing for that fifth-year option, and he continues to impress, picking off Cousins here. First turnover of the game for either team. Arizona has it in good field position. Ty Davis-Price looking around the outside, puts his head down, able to get forward for a little more, and he's now over 100 yards on the game. Back and forth running back battle going on so far. 2nd and 1. Davis-Price again going to get it, going to hit the hole, able to get a gain of 4 yards down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 7 now. Dobbs looking, and who else? End zone, Rashad Bateman once again. Bateman now with touchdown number 2 on the afternoon. Just his 3rd catch so far on the game, but 2 huge ones, as well as, he had the opening catch of the game. And absolutely nothing doing for this Vikings defense. Rashad Bateman puts his team up 27-10. And it's looking like Arizona, not going to have to put up too much resistance to make this one happen, as Ojulari nearly picks off Cousins. Would have been Cousins' second of the game. Would have been a big interception. Likely would have put this one maybe not officially out of reach, but for all intents and purposes. But they're going to convert on that 3rd down. TJ Hawkinson able to get that one, his 3rd catch of the afternoon. Vikings close to midfield now. Cousins drops back, looks, sideline. It's going to be KJ Osborne with the grab. 2nd and 2 now. Cousins under center. Of course, Kareem Hunt, got to watch out for that. We know what he's been able to do, and he's going to do it again. Great blocking up front. Kareem Hunt able to get into the second level down at the 25-yard line. Zaven Collins with a touchdown saving tackle for all intents and purposes. CJ Ham, man, the fact that he was able to hustle upfield so quickly is absolutely amazing. Tried his best to get his running back a few extra yards, as in motion, Cousins going to fake it, going to find KJ Osborne again. Marco Wilson tackles the legs, but not before Osborne breaks the plane with the ball. And KJ Osborne there, good catch and run. Good play fake, good play design overall. They're going to be back on the board for the first time since for a touchdown, for the first time since their opening possession. As Arizona going to look to go ahead and get that lead right back up to where it was. Won't happen right there. Davis-Price going to be stopped for a loss. One of the few times today either team's been able to make much happen as far as run defense. 2nd and 11, going to hand off Davis-Price again, getting good blocks down the left side, and Davis-Price now 13 for 125. One of his best games, man, in a very, very long time, and couldn't have come at a better time here in the playoffs, as Dobbs rolling, looks, throws into triple coverage, and it's Cam Bynum who's going to intercept Dobbs. Definitely a poor decision, all things considered, from Josh Dobbs. Either got to, tuck that one and try to get a couple, or maybe throw that one away. But Bynum read it the whole way, was standing right in the way of that passing window. And Minnesota now an opportunity to try to get this, the deficit down a little bit more. 1st and 10. Cousins keeping it through the air. Collins going to deliver a huge hit. Really set up his receiver there. 2nd and 10 now. Cousins in the shotgun. In the empty look. 2nd and 10. Kirk going to look deep. It's Rager. KJ Osborne who's going to get there able to get there, beat the coverage of Jalen Johnson, sets up a 1st and 10 now at the 11. Kirk Cousins once again under center, gonna hand off Kareem Hunt. Hunt able to get a gain of 6, brought down there by Jalen Thompson now, 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line. And here we go. Cousins looking. TJ Hawkinson going to be stopped short by Cam Thomas, but it is enough for the 1st down. And they're going to have 3 chances at this thing here from the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. Pitch out to Kareem Hunt. Kaiser White all over it. And similarly, for one of the few times today, able to drop Kareem for a loss. 2nd and goal now at the 3. Going to give Kareem Hunt up the gut. Kareem Hunt able to get in once again. His 2nd touchdown now on the game. And just like that, what was a 27-10 lead has been cut down to just a 3-point game, 27-24. And this is despite, the the pick early in the on the opening play of the half. They've battled back though, and Arizona has to be careful. Again, this is a playoff environment, and you can't afford to take any of these leads for granted. 3rd and 8, gonna look. Tariq Cohen. Oh man, Will Hernandez not able to get out there for the block, and it's gonna be 4th and 2. 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Risky call here from head coach Mike White. Only a 3-point game at this point, and it's by no means a gimme, but it was all just a front. They are going to take it into the 4th quarter, 27-24, and look how close those numbers are. 5 more total plays for Arizona, a handful more yards, but they will elect to punt and trust that defense. 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins looking sideline. It's KJ Osborne again. Osborne been absolutely dominating on that right side up to this point. Already has a touchdown, has a lot of really big catches. 1st and 10, here it is. Justin Jefferson laid out by Zaven Collins, and he would leave the field of play. It would be a broken fibula, and Justin Jefferson's day would come to an end, meaning Kirk Cousins in this offense going to have to figure something out without their best player and best offensive weapon. Down 3 points now, 3rd and 5. Vikings, again, looking to make something happen. Cousins going to take it from under center. Going to throw short. TJ Hawkinson able to get there. Cam Thomas brings him down pretty immediately, but they will continue to move the chains. Now 1st and 10 inside Arizona territory at the 44. Cousins going to give to Kareem Hunt, and Kareem Hunt again able to find nice running room. Gain of 12, 145 yards now for the veteran running back. 7:30 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Cousins calling out to his team. Looks like he sees a couple of things that he might want to take advantage of. Cousins looking, and who else? Jordan Addison, actually, the rookie, with his 1st catch of the game. Surprised he hasn't been incorporated a little bit more, especially, now with Justin Jefferson being out. But he does take advantage there, gets his 1st catch. 1st and 10, Cousins, end zone. KJ Osborne once again able to find his way into the end zone. And after being down 27-10, the Minnesota Vikings have stormed back to take a 31-27 lead. KJ Osborne beats Greedy Williams there on that one. And it's a 4-point game now. Pressure on Arizona, giving up 21 unanswered points here in the 2nd half. And you got to have something going, if you want to walk away from this game with the win. Davis Price tries to find some space on the outside, going to be dropped after a gain of 3. Now here we are, 2nd and 7, 6 minutes left now in the 1st. Going to hand off Davis Price again and again, not really much room to think of. 3rd and 6, just a gain of 1. Dobbs in the spread formation, 3rd and 6. Dobbs looking right side, wide open, McBride, and he overthrows him. Not the situation that you need that to happen in. Forced to punt it away, down 4, couldn't risk, going for it so early and not getting it. As KJ Osborne looking to do his best Justin Jefferson impression and help his team hold on to this win now under 5 minutes to go. I formation, handoff, Kareem Hunt left side. Kareem Hunt gonna follow a block. Ezra Cleveland with a huge pancake. Gonna set up a 2nd and inches. Luckily not quite to that first down line, as Kareem Hunt this time gonna get that first down. Jalen Thompson able to bring him down. And rushing offense, they are number 32 in the league, with us being the number 1, and it has not looked that way on either side, as Kirk gonna find TJ Hawkinson with Kaiser White in coverage, and it's looking a little interesting, man. 31-27 now, 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Kirk gonna fake it. Zaven Collins right there, not able to bring him down. He does get it off out of the back of the end zone. 3rd and goal. Gotta make a stop here if you want any chance. And on 3rd and goal, Kirk Cousins, empty look. Cousins looking to the right sideline, knocked down Jalen Johnson. And it looks like Minnesota is going to be forced to kick a field goal here. They will do so and take a 34-27 lead, as we are just over 2 minutes left in this game. And you all, disaster struck right here. I am so sorry to say. The game did crash on me right after they kicked that field goal. I wanted you all to see it right here. I did not, play a second time or anything like that. These are all the exact stats. Essentially what happened, we got the ball back, made it downfield a little bit. We're looking at a 3rd and 10. Dobbs was sacked, lost the football. We were able to pick it back up, 4th and 17, connected with Trey McBride in coverage down to about the 6 or 7 yard line, and we were able to finish it off with a touchdown. And we did end up going for 2. We know it burned us earlier this year, but it also helped us earlier this year. Brian Edwards, who, only had 1 catch the whole game up to that point, was able to break away from Byron Murphy, held on in traffic for a really tough catch. And with just 3 seconds left in the game, Minnesota was unable to find any more points. Again, I'm so sorry that, I wasn't able to get that footage. I'm not sure exactly what happened after the crash. Just wasn't able to get that video for you. Tried everything I could to try to get it. Just had some technical difficulties in doing so. But next week, we will take on the Green Bay Packers in the divisional round. This is a team, these 2 teams have had some history recently in the playoff. Well, recently is, relatively recently. But as always, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. I apologize again. Be sure to like and subscribe should you feel so inclined. Y'all have a good one. Peace.